Hello, my name is Ira, and I am a writer, and I'm currently working on my debut novel, Project Gothic Fairy Tale. If you're new here, welcome. This is the beginning to a likely very long series of writing vlogs and updates and anything else related to this project. In this video, I will be showing you how I got back into this project and also talking about the project in length. So basically a yap session, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that it gives you some insight into my project and into how all of this started. So Project Gothic Fairy Tale is a gothic literature queer romance fantasy inspired by Beauty and the Beast, and it has been in the works since August of last year. I'm currently overhauling it completely. That means there will be no word counts or any actual drafts that I will be writing until after the groundwork is done. And right now we are doing the groundwork. So if you would like to see the process of researching and brainstorming and how I do all of that and just fun stuff, please stick around, and I'm so glad that you're here. The rest of this vlog is going to be from about a week ago. It starts on the 5th of November, and I will be filling out a project compass template, which is essentially a questionnaire that will guide me back into the reason for starting my project and give me a lot of motivation. And so I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and I will see you in the outro. Okay, enjoy. Thank you. Okay, so 1 second. While I'm filling this out, I kind of just wanted to talk a bit about where I'm at with my project, why I'm overhauling it, what's going on. So let's talk about that a bit. So Project Gothic Fairy Tale is something I started last year in around October or July. Basically, I've always loved Beauty and the Beast, and back then I was on an airplane and I was watching Beauty and the Beast because of course I was, and suddenly I just had this idea. At the time I was like struggling with this urge to write something and I didn't have any ideas, and then suddenly it hit me. Of course, an imagining of Beauty and the Beast. So after I had the initial idea, I did a lot of research into the history of the fairy tale, specifically into who wrote the original fairy tale, and that is when I came across this extremely helpful thesis essay, and it had the translated original story, and I think I've read that original story like at least 10 times by now, and read all the citations and gone through various things. And I also read what the fairy tale was inspired by, which is The Golden Ass, a story about Cupid and someone I don't remember. It's been a while. As you can tell, the last time I worked on this project was May of this year. The reason for that is because honestly I just had an extremely eventful summer, not really in the good way, and so I just needed to put a pause on everything writing, basically everything actually. That's the gist of it. That's why I kind of stopped writing and why I'm starting again right now. As for the project, I had already written the first draft. I've written various scenes. The first draft was honestly just like a base, bare bones kind of thing. It was like just something under 3,000 words. It's nothing special. It was me making bullet points and trying to figure out the plot, and after a lot of thought, I just decided that I didn't like where the plot was going. I didn't like what I did with it. So right now I want to find the plot because I'm at the stage with this project that there's so many ways that it could go, and I want it to go in the direction that I think is best, and the direction that makes most sense, the direction that, fleshes it out a lot. That is where I'm at. So about the first draft, I'm thinking that I'm going to outline quite a bit first. The first time I wrote my initial draft, I didn't really outline anything, and the reason for that is because I'm not really sure where I am with the whole plotter advancer thing, and outlining is something that I struggle with a lot because I don't know where to start and where to end. It's the kind of thing where I'm just like consistently confused, and I feel trapped almost with outlines, and that's why usually I just write first and then think about it. But I don't know, I think maybe for a novel, maybe I should do an outline. So I'm still struggling with that. These questions are really just like, some of them are making me think, and then some of them are just making me confused. This is honestly like a really helpful template. Project Gothic Fairy Tale is the kind of story that is honestly a huge passion project kind of thing. It is something that I created because it's filled with everything that I love in it. It's filled with gothic horror and literary fiction themes and romance and tragedy, sort of, I guess. And I love everything about it. And I really hope that this little vlog or whatever will help me out in getting through some sort of progress with it, because I really do want to finish this book, and that's, that's the main goal. That is our goal. Okay, I'm gonna finish answering these questions, and then I will update you guys. So this isn't like an update or anything, it's just one of the questions in this project compass is, how does this project connect to where you are in your life right now? And I thought about it for a while, because in various places I've seen that whenever someone's writing something, it usually, and sometimes it connects to themselves and where they are in life. But I don't really see any connection between my project and myself, and I do think that there is a connection somewhere. but I don't think my story is fleshed out enough yet that I can find that connection. So, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. And sure, there isn't any specific connection between my current life and this project. At least, not one that I've found yet. But I think if I keep exploring this story, I will find something. And I think that something will help me hold on to my project a little more than I already am. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hello, we are back in the present now. As you could see through the last few clips, the project compass template that I'd been using was extremely helpful, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it for a bit, and how it helped me specifically with my project. The questions overall were more connected with how I feel about the project rather than the state of the project itself. And I think that really helped me find my way back into where I left off previously. Essentially, it just really gave me the opportunity to find my footing back with my project, and it also really gave me some insight on the things that I'm missing, and I think that overall it was a good idea. Those are all my thoughts, since it was a pretty short template, but it was extremely helpful. And I am now ready to get into the next phase of this process. So for the next video, I will likely be doing brainstorming and research, and you guys are going to tag along. I hope that you look forward to it. If you've watched this far, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.